What is going on, guys? This is NASCAR here, and today we're doing the Inside the Mind of the Driver, episode 2
Good luck.
of, I guess, this series, right? But, yeah, so pretty much I forgot to record my voice, so we're just gonna do this. And, yes, I apologize. I hugely apologize for not posting a video in a very long time, but we're getting in the mix of things again. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. If you do, hit the like button, and we will get to the green flag right now. Now my mindset right now, get a little bit closer to the front, because if you're behind all of this dirty air, it does not help the Pocono. But how are you guys liking the new Pocono? It's looking pretty good, isn't it? It's actually a very smooth track now. Turn 1 is not death, it seems like. But yeah, as you can see, you don't hit the wall as much as you did in the DW12. So that's a good thing, you know? That's a very good thing. But right now, letting off just a little bit and hugging that outside lane is very important for this smoother track. Because, yeah, otherwise you'll be in dirty air and you'll have to wash up into the wall. So that's what I always consider. Just going to the outside like this, you want to put at least some sort of air on your tire. I don't know why he did that, but he had the room to move up. But hey, if it helps me out, I'm fine with it. But yeah, so far so good. I'm going to be quiet now and let you guys experience some of this crazy battling that is going to be happening pretty soon. So clearly I went a little too aggressive there, but I apologized on the radio. You couldn't hear it, obviously, because my voice isn't being recorded.
Okay, I felt it coming.
But as you heard, he said he felt it coming. So yeah, you just gotta be really, you're on the brink of the edge right now. We're so close together that you want to get past people because they can be a little bit slow off the corner. But, you know, you gotta have patience.
Sorry, Walker.
You have to have patience, so yeah. You gotta have patience, people.
Inside. Stay high to the car on the low side. Clear. Stay high to the car on the low side. Clear inside.
Now the draft at Pocono is very powerful because you see he tries to go inside, but the draft's pulling me so much that I just gain the time back and he can't pass me. So the thing with Pocono, if you're in the IndyCar, staying in the draft when you're coming out of a corner is very important, because if you lose any bit of time, someone who's behind you getting your draft can pass you easily if you're not in the draft. Or if you're going inside, you know, and you have no draft in front of you, the outside guy will just get past you again. So the draft is very important. That's just something I had to throw in there to give you guys a heads up, because, you know, it's Pocono, people. You can't go flat out every time. Now we are coming up on lap traffic. What you don't want to do is go outside to gain on the guy on the position ahead, basically. Stay in his draft, keep staying in his draft. Go out a little bit early because you don't know. It'll be something stupid. Some drivers do kind of try and miss you. Hashtag road racing at Sebring. But yeah, that can happen. So you definitely don't want to go outside into dirty air because it'll wash you into the wall. It's very bad for that. Now, there, I kind of just misjudged the rate of speed I'd be closing in. I thought he'd be going a little bit farther deeper in, can't talk. But yeah, it just did not work out that way. So I did touch him, and as you can see, I went a little bit lower just to compensate for that, because you never want to hit someone and turn them. It's a very bad thing, not just for this race, but for going forward. People start to see you as, oh, people wreck you. Which, in some cases, is bad, because if you want to race someone hard, you can't race them hard because they know, hey, this guy will wreck you. So they try everything that they can to stay ahead of you. Means breaking the split stream, which also means swerving, staying inside, doing little things like that. People will do a lot if they know that you will wreck them. They will try and stay ahead of you for the long run.
You get run over 2-7? Self-inflicted, actually.
So that is going to do it for the caution. But, yeah, we will see what happens.
14, keep on. We got to go all the way back around.
What happens on pit stops. So I'll meet you guys there. Alright, guys, so we're about to go into the pits.
What happened to you, non-car?
And you want to stay as close as you can, but always, if you caught what I just did there, stay a little bit inside so you don't hit the guy. Because you can very easily do that if they're brake checking you. And you definitely don't want to run the pit limiter if you can. Obviously, if you speed too much, you'll get a speeding penalty. But you definitely want to stay a little bit above 55, maybe 55.6 miles an hour. That will gain you so much time. And as you can see, I came out before third place did. So... But that was not actually because I was really quick on pit stops. That did help, but it was because I kind of tapped him, which in later of this video you'll see he kind of got screwed because they had to change his actual back wing. So they held him in the pits a little bit longer. But that's going to do it for pit stops,
Last
and
week,
I
Michigan
will
was
see
my
you guys
first
at the
race
green
too.
flag again. Alright guys, we're about to go green again. So, starting P2, and the leader is on the middle groove.
Hold them belts tight, boys.
He's on the middle
Get
groove,
ready, going green.
which kind of helps the people behind because they can see the leader go. But if you stay high, then they can't really pass you anyway. But it's always a good idea to stay high. But if you saw, he didn't go. He didn't go at all. I was tempted to go outside and just floor it, but I did not want to run into the back. And that's why I kind of hesitated, because that could have easily been a wreck. So always be aware of the leader if you're starting directly behind, because if he waits like that, like he just did to me, it's bad. Now,
Man, that restart was all kinds of messed up.
if you can see, I'm trying to defend for second place while also trying to contend for first
I agree,
place.
they didn't go. The front end didn't go.
And right now, yeah, they're just pretty much saying front end didn't go. Yeah, he waited too long. But yeah, as you can see, I'm trying to gain draft right now, hugging the guy on the inside, squeezing him down, not too hard, but making sure he can't get an arc in the corner.
Me, I don't know, sometimes the cheater tends to like one, just a very small increase in speed will kick the green in.
And yeah, he pretty much just couldn't go because of a technical issue. So yeah, sometimes it happens, but right now holding the outside, staying in clean air is very important. And as you can see, I'm trying to get close to him again, making sure I'm looking before I dive down, because some people just stay high, you know. So you want to definitely use the outside to your advantage, because that can block third place and back, because the front two is running pretty much side by side, which is creating more dirty air, creating more push. So that's something you definitely have to be conscious of if you want to contend for a win. You have to know how to defend, but also attack at the same time. So I'm always looking in my mirrors, and that's another yellow. So that's going to do it for this caution.
Carnage, cool.
But yeah, I will see you
Whoever that
guys.
was in front of me put somebody in the wall.
I will see you guys at the green flag once more.
Pit road is now open.
Alright guys, so obviously if you're seeing me going to pit lane or going past it, something happens. We enter pit lane, right? And if you saw what I did, I gained a lot of time on pit road, and I'm on pit limiter because I don't want to run directly into him. So I give a little bit of space, just in case that he has a pit road that is behind mine. And yeah, you definitely want to gain as much time as possible. Now, what you can do is speed a little bit on exit of pit road. So if you see here, I went to about 63 miles an hour, and I beat him. And I didn't get a speeding penalty because of I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the way the speed counter is. But you can get to, I think the most I've gotten was 10 over, and then back it back down to the limit. But yeah, that's going to do it for pit stops, guys.
Now.
It's going to do it for pit stops, and I'll see you guys at the green.
Likewise.
Alright guys, we're about to go green, and as you can see, a lap car is holding the inside. So what you want to do is focus on that leader. Once he goes, if you can see him, just time it as much. I'm hugging that wall, because right now I'm trying to get as much visual contact with the leader as possible, just so I can time it right. And as you can see, 5th place just got a huge run, and timed it perfectly. So what I'm going to do, hug this outside lane, arc it down, late apex, and then you'll go inside for turn 2, and you should be fine, essentially. He will have the draft, though, so he'll pull away just a little bit, and I have to fall back in line. Coming into this turn, it is very, very bad. Very, very bad dirty air. So, yeah. As I said before, hug that outside lane. Use the high ground to your advantage and get around as quickly as possible. The draft is very important. Stay in the draft. Whatever you do, stay in the draft down the straights. In the turns, it's fine. Staying out of the draft is actually a very good thing. But when you're coming out of the exit, you want to be in that draft. So you can just floor it down the middle and pass like Marco Andretti, people. Come on. Come on. You just can't contend with that. The draft is your best friend, okay? You gotta use it to your advantage and break it from your opponent as quickly as possible. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents for going down the middle and pulling it 3 wide. I'm just on a tear right now because I know how important it is. At this run, you gotta contend for the lead at this stage with 24 laps in, I believe, if I'm reading that right. But yeah, he doesn't have the draft. So staying inside, keeping it floored, and yeah, just hugging that outside lane for turn 3. Best way to do it, and then cutting down and gaining as much time as you can, and then cut down to the bottom and kind of break that stream of air that the guys behind you have. That is what you need to do. Break the stream. Don't be too aggressive if they have a run. Let them get their run because you can wreck yourself. But break the stream. Break it. That is what you want. So I'm going to be quiet, let you guys observe, and that's going to be it for now for my ranting and advice, because caution is out. So yeah, we'll be starting P1, and since it was so many less of a laps, that's not even a complete sentence. Basically starting P1. No new tires. You don't need new tires, okay? Alright guys, we're about to go green, and I'm going to show you how to actually start. Pay attention to the relative. If they are super quick, super far back, this is your chance to go absolutely bonkers as soon as that pace car leaves. As soon as he leaves, if they're anywhere between 0.3 and 0.5, just floor it as soon as he leaves and stick it down low so they can't get your draft. Because initially you want to be as close to the leader as possible because you want to gain that draft. If they're that far back, take advantage. Don't let them get a run on you. So just floor it as soon as possible. But right now, break the draft and just go. Just floor it and keep away from them. Now I won't be flooring it all the time. I'll try and save my tires a little bit, especially that right rear, because it will burn off a little bit more if you flat out it every single time. But as you can see, Vaughn has caught up to us, and he's going to take the inside. I don't mind defending outside, and honestly, I don't mind if he's in front of me. The issue comes when third place comes behind, and he gets past me. So I'm actually going to use this to my advantage, and as I said before, you want to put as much dirty air between third place and back as possible. That was pretty close, but yeah, sometimes you just can't see. Now, like I said, issue is when third place comes up, you can't do anything but hold that outside lane to defend and stay in the leader's draft. That's all you can do. Now you see Vaughn is actually doing what you should do. Break that stream to get away from everyone. Now he holds the outside, and I can't really do anything because he's gonna have the run. Now, what you want to do for turn 2, stay inside, because you can actually get a good run and set it up for turn 3, which initially you'll get a better exit, because turn 3 it's weird, but inside is actually faster a little bit. But if you can hold it like Vaughn did, you'll be fine. He's just squeezing me just a little bit, you know? That's all you gotta do. Squeeze just a little bit, not full-on squeeze to where you guys wreck, but put enough pressure to where the inside guy can't push up and keep his momentum. That's all you want to do. So right now, I'm just gonna sit back and let Vaughn have this, because if, well, I say that, then I go outside. Yeah, you want to not push too hard. Right now, I just want to save my tires and stay outside as much as possible. That's what I'm doing here. I'm pressuring him, but I'm using the preferred line to save the most tire, because you won't have to turn in as much. So right now I'm just going to sit behind Vaughn and save a little bit more. Third place is kind of just following behind, and the more cars that are in front, the more dirty air you have. So that's my opinion on that, and I'll chip in when it's needed to let you guys know what is running through my mind. Now, shifting in the fourth, it will help you turn the car, but you'll lose a lot of momentum. That is not what you want initially if you're battling between, say, first and third, and both in front and behind. If you're in the dirty air, yes, you want to shift in the fourth because you don't want to hit the wall. But that does wear out your rear tire because you have more power because you're in such a high RPM in that turn. So you definitely want to stay away from fourth gear if possible, but if you need to, definitely shift down to avoid the wall. Also, I forgot I was in TeamSpeak at this time.
Hey, man, go straight, please.
Now, right now, since Vaughn is pulling away, I know that he is going absolute flat out because right now I'm saving just a little bit, you know, saving just a little bit of tire, just a teeny bit. So I'm letting off through the corners. I'm not flattening it out. I'm letting them pull away just a little bit, and I really apologize about the team speak. Should have definitely closed that, but I did not, unfortunately, because I forgot. But yeah, it's very, very important that you save your tires. You save your tires as much as possible without losing too much time. See, right now I'm starting to catch him a little bit. That's because his tire is going away, and he's in clean air, so he can floor it. But those tires will not like you later, so you definitely want to be careful with that and let off just a little bit in the mid-corner. Exit, you can kind of let off just a smidget, but if you want, you can flat it out. Just be aware that you'll wear the tire a little bit more. But other than that, just let off just a hair more in mid-corner. Especially if you're in dirty air. It's bad in dirty air.
In carpal tunnel.
Alright, I'm back. Wanted to talk to this version.
Sure.
Laps to go.
So right now, you're getting the 10 laps to go warning. So now I'm going to actually use that outside lane to catch Vaughn. That is my game plan. Stay in his draft. He's going to try and break it because it's 10 to go. But try and use that outside lane to gain momentum. Not to slow yourself down, because yes, you'll be going through a corner a little bit slower, but you'll be exiting a lot quicker. And since you have the draft, he will be losing time instead of you gaining it. It's not like the NASCARs where it's a little bit harder to get momentum from draft. IndyCars, you're going 220 plus miles an hour. So you have to definitely stay out of his dirty air through the turns, like what I'm doing. He's pushing up because he pushed his tires a little bit too much. And right now, just staying in his draft down the straights. That is the game plan goal, so that you can catch him. Because otherwise, you'll just lose too much time. You know, if you're just letting him weave down to the apron, cutting off the draft. It's a bad idea. So I had to let off just a little bit because that dirty air would have sent me into the wall. But just keep in his draft. Third place right now is going to be losing a little bit of time because I am pushing now. I'm pushing the limits of the car in dirty air. So I'm going to be gaining a little bit of time here. As you can see, he went out to about a second now. And I want to just go inside, set it up, and just floor it. Now, Vaughn can't do anything because he used up his tires a little bit too much. And now you just keep it down there, arc it down, floor it, get away from him as quickly as possible, and break that stream. Break the split stream. Just break it as much as possible. And now you just want to contend from here and floor it and use up as much tire as possible without using up too much tire and turning too much and running into the wall. But yeah, you definitely want to be conscious of that stream and how you can set up an actual corner.
got 5 laps to go. You got about 5 laps of fuel. You got 2 laps to go.
Now, the way you play lap traffic in this situation, you want to use their draft to pull away. Use their draft the most you can, and then go low, and then
Clear outside.
floor it, like I said. And I was just telling him I'm going inside, went inside, and then thanked him for it. And just use the lap traffic to your advantage. Do not overtake in bad situations. Always try and not
1 more lap to win.
get any dirty air during the turns, you know. That's what you don't want to do. Now in this situation, since the one car is in front of me and this is last lap, if I catch him before turn 2, I would have already passed him. But since we're catching him in turn 3, he's gonna defend because theoretically iRating goes off of the lap that you finished on as well. So if you're lap down, it's gonna kind of screw you over in iRating. So I let him have it and gave it to him. But that is going to do it, guys.
See you in victory
That's how you
lane.
win it at Pocono. Yeah, yeah. Pocono, one of my favorite tracks, dude. Probably one of the favorite tracks for a lot of people, actually. But that is going to do it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I know I did because I won at Pocono. And this was top split, so it was relatively pretty good. So strength of field was not that high. But hey, you know, a win is a win. So this is NASCAR Indy here, signing out. As always, drive safe, be smart, but most of all, have fun. Because if you're not having fun, there's no point in continuing on. So, as always, God bless, take care, and I will see you guys in the next video. We won, baby! Woo!